ASWG-66 Gundam Kimaris was the 66th constructed of the original 72 Gundam frames from the Calamity War. It was first operated by Gargan Baldwin in the final stages of the Calamity War. It played an important role in ending the conflict and became a famous Gallarhorn relic. Hundreds of years later, Galileo Baldwin would take control of the mobile suit to fight Tekkadan. Kimaris has many tones of purple. It has a weird-shaped head with a crest on top. There's actually a cluster of high-sensitivity sensors to help navigate at high speeds and even deviate at the slightest degree. Giant shoulder pads with boosters on each, as well as thick leg armor, was added, and boosters on the front and back. Kimaris is very adept to space combat, as well as close-quarters combat. This is due to the thrusters throughout the unit and the 2 AHAB reactors. To reach even higher speeds, it can be equipped with the Kimaris booster, a jetpack with 2 giant boosters. Because Kimaris is a close-quarters combat fighter, its arsenal mostly consists of just that, close-quarters combat equipment. Kimaris' main weapon is the gun gear, a large mace similar to those used by medieval knights. It uses this weapon in tandem with its fast speed to perform hit-and-run attacks. The gun gear is equipped with 2 120mm cannons, and the handle can come off and be used as a weapon to defend from enemy attacks from behind. Kimaris' shoulders also store slash discs. These slash discs are electronically spun at high velocity and shot out. They're able to break through nanolaminate armor because they're made out of the same rare metal. Its namesake is the 66th demon of the Ars Godia, a demon who's known as a powerful warrior riding it on horseback, which will become very fitting in the next stage. ASWG-66 Gundam Kimaris Trooper is the ground-based version of the original Kimaris. It loses the big shoulder pads and boosters and has a new crest attachment on the head. Its legs are switched out for ones more conducive of Earth's gravity, and these legs are capable of splitting in half to enter a hovering mode that is assisted with the help of a hover unit in the back skirt. In this form, it is able to maneuver just as well on ground as it can in space. Just like a medieval knight in medieval times, this version is equipped with a shield and lance. This form receives a bigger lance called the Destroyer Lance. A subarm was installed into the side skirt to assist in holding this massive lance. Kimaris Trooper and Galileo Baldwin would eventually be bested by Magillus Farid and his Grimgird. After he stabbed him in the chest, the unit would be returned to the Baldwin family, according to official records that is. But in secret, it was sent to the Arianrod fleet by Rustal Elian, where it would be repaired into its next form. ASWG-XKXK is devoid of color, being many shades of gray with small orange highlights. Its face was bare, showing no features or eyes. This is a prototype mobile suit. In fact, this was the first mobile suit to use the Pseudo-Alea Vignana Type E, a system that was developed using the remains of Ein Dalton's brain. The Type E system was developed as a way for the pilot Vidar to safely pilot the mobile suit and have all the capabilities and upsides of the Alea Vignana without the risk and side effects of the actual Alea Vignana system. Ein's brain takes the neural load and still has the actual Alea Vignana, while Vidar is connected to the Type E. ASWG-XX Gundam Vidar. Gundam Vidar is named after its masked and mysterious pilot Vidar. Unlike all the other Gundam frames in Iron-Blooded Orphans, Vidar isn't named after a demon. In fact, Vidar is named after a completely different entity from a different belief set that isn't from the Ars Godia like the other frames. Vidar is a god from Norse mythology. He's the god of vengeance, so this new name has deeper meaning when in the context of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Vidar was created for the purpose of beating Magillus Farid and to stop his plan. But even under all of that is exacting revenge for its pilot, because Vidar has come for vengeance for Magillus' treachery and betrayal of both Galileo Baldwin and Gallarhorn. This is the finished product of the ASWG-XKXK. This unit is mainly black and has dark and blue armor plating throughout, a menacing face with vents throughout and a prominent blue V-fin. This suit is equipped with the very first Pseudo-Alea Vignana system, the Alea Vignana Type E, which grants the pilot the abilities of the Alea Vignana without the risk. This suit is also fitted with 3 AHAB reactors. However, the purpose of the 3rd AHAB reactor is not for more power, it is to conceal the other 2 AHAB reactor waves so that the frequency is hidden so the frame's true identity isn't revealed. Which of course is the Gundam Kimaris, and Vidar is really Galileo Baldwin. He survived his fight with Magillus. Vidar has been equipped to fight fast and lightweight, and uses a burst saber, a thin-pointed sword used for thrusting and stabbing. The extended side skirts hold extra blades for the saber, so it can still be used even if broken. Given how small the blades are, it's essential to have more blades in case of breakage. Another notable thing about this unit is its leg-based fighting abilities, with hook blades stored on the foot called Hunter's Edge. A blade is flipped out from both the heel and the toes, so no matter what direction Vidar kicks, it will still be effective. And when used in tandem with the leg's boosters, it can increase the velocity of these kicks. But when close range isn't working, Vidar is also equipped with a pair of dual handguns stored in the front skirt. When the Alea Vignana Type E system is used, it showed great feats, like being able to outspeed and land hits on Barbatos Lupus Rex. This is my second favorite mobile suit in Iron-Blooded Orphans behind the Barbatos Lupus Rex. ASW G66 Gundam Kimaris Vidar is the final form. It's at this point that Vidar has revealed himself to be Gaelio Baldwin, and the identity of his mobile suit, the Kimaris. This unit was retrofitted back to being dominant in zero-gravity combat, but still retains features of Vidar. This unit is mainly purple with black and yellow highlights. Its face is a mixture of Vidar and Kimaris, and the crest is even more pronounced than before. This unit has 2 subarms with shields for its defensive armaments. It has some unique weapons like knee drills. These drills are made from the same alloy that Gundam frames are and can pierce nanolaminate armor, being used as a spinning pile driver. The boosters on the front and back of the Kimaris Vidar's legs allow these attacks to become even more powerful. 2 large subarms that carried shields with high degree of mobility could defend the Kimaris Vidar from enemy attacks in any direction. That also had built-in boosters that stored the KEP bullets for the Drill Lance's Dainsliff launchers. The Dainsliff are a very powerful railgun able to launch projectiles at insane speeds that was used in the Calamity War against the mobile armors. They are capable of piercing nanolaminate armor. However, they were banned for being seen as inhumane weapons. Because of their destructive capabilities, like for example, the careless use of them led to the surface of the moon becoming damaged. But despite them being banned, Rustal Elian allowed the Kimaris Vidar to still be equipped with this powerful weapon in their fight against Magillus Fari. A new lance was added with a spinning drill tip for more damage. It also had 200mm cannons, and 2 powerful Dainsliff launchers were also added. A thruster was also added to the lance to improve the unit's thrusting power. It showed some amazing feats like beating the Helmweg Ringkar, and even was able to take on Magillus Farid and the legendary Gundam Bale, a mobile suit that is hailed for being the strongest. This fight ended in a tie after both mobile suits became too damaged to continue. That has been Gundam Kimaris. Gundam Kimaris went through many forms like the Kimaris Trooper, the XKXK, Vidar, and then the Kimaris Vidar. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Kimaris is definitely one of the coolest Gundams in Iron-Blooded Orphans. And yes, before you guys ask, I did pre-order the Master Grade Vidar kit, which I am super excited to build. It looks amazing. I have the high grade kit, and that kit will fall apart if I look at it wrong. So I'm going to be super happy to get one that's actually good. I could have got the full mechanics one, but I don't know, for whatever reason I passed on that one, but I am definitely getting the master grade one. And be sure to look out for the next video. I think I'm going to be doing Floros next, so be sure to check that out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.